Oh, didn't see you there. Hi, how's it going? Just hanging a photo that I received from Fracture Me. Yeah, they're not sponsoring today's video, but they did send me a few amazing glass prints that they do. Let's get into it.
You know the type of guy that was a jock in high school but ended up becoming a huge nerd? You know, someone that's not afraid to make a fool of themselves on the internet. And someone that likes to shoot Polaroid a little too much. Did I say huge nerd? You know, just an ordinary, everyday guy. Well, that's me. I'm just another Chris.
So we talk about a lot of instant photography on this channel, but one of the things that we don't usually talk about is digital photography, or even just getting photos printed. I know I've done some videos on like the Laney photo printer and like instant printers, things like that, but not through a service. So Fracture Me reached out to me, which came at a really good time because I wanted to talk more about, you know, printing your photos, but also since I moved into the studio, I have a lot of empty real estate via the walls and I need to cover them. So it was great timing for them to reach out to me and work on this collaboration. Oh, and guess what? Fracture Me is also supplying you with a discount code. Yeah, save 15% on your order. The link is in the description. If you want to get some of these printed for yourself, I highly recommend it. Now, this video is not necessarily sponsored by Fracture Me. They did send me a couple of photos to test out and do this video, but I'm not being paid, so my thoughts are my own. But they are a really cool company, and I had actually never heard of them or used their service before, so I was really excited to test it out and see the quality, and honestly, it's pretty phenomenal. So who is Fracture Me? What do they do? What do they offer? Well, they offer really nice high-end glass photo prints. Yeah, they come in various sizes. I've got one of the larger ones you saw me hang up earlier, and then I went ahead and got a more medium-sized photo printed of me and the boys. We got Jordan and Phil and myself. This was several years ago, as you can tell by the beard. This is our ironic like album cover for our fake band, but I digress. One of the things that I was worried about doing this service is that it's glass and it's going through the mail. How is it going to be protected? Well, as you kind of saw already, it's sandwiched inside this cardboard padded cutout, and this is the photo itself. Ooh. So they really ensure that these packages will arrive undamaged. Then on the back it has some foam, like a foam backer, which has the mounting options. You can hang it horizontally or vertically. Now here's a neat little touch that they include. On the side of the photo there is a screw, and it's a drywall screw, so you can screw this right into the wall without having to use an anchor. They supply it with the photo. How cool is that? Now granted, for this particular photo that is really overkill for that size of screw, but for the larger sizes, that is perfect. Highly recommend them. They get this Just Another Chris stamp of approval. They're quick, it's easy. I got these mailed to me within like 5 to 6 days after submitting the order, so it's pretty quick. I mean, your results could vary depending on where you are located, but still, that turnaround, I was pretty surprised. We live in a digital age where most of the photos and videos and all that and movies and things, it's all being stored in the cloud. It's digitized. We don't get to physically touch things anymore. And that's one of the main reasons I love instant photography. But I still shoot some digital stuff from time to time, and then it just sits on the computer. So I like to print photos whenever I can, especially in a unique way. This is glass. It just makes the photo pop just a little bit extra. Has that little extra flair to your wall. Their website is extremely easy to use. It's just click, drag, and you're done. Pretty nice. Now here's a pro tip for if you're going to be having something printed. This will work not only for Fracture Me's website, but any sort of printing process. There is one thing you can do inside Photoshop to prep your photos, mostly just for sizing, to make sure you got things correctly without having to worry about photos being pixelated or cropped in a way that you just don't like. So let's head on into Photoshop real quick and I'll walk you through this. Welcome to the dungeon, also known as my editing booth. So if you want to have a photo printed on any service, the thing I like to do for every single photo that prior to getting it printed is take it into Photoshop and choose the size that I want it to be in. So for example, over on Fracture Me's website, they have their available sizes that you can have these photos printed on. So on here they've got, 7.2 inches by 9.6, 10.8 by 14.4, and various sizes from there. You could come down and just click the upload photo button, click drag, and be done. That's still an option. However, sometimes I've noticed when I print on websites, the photo itself might be pretty small and you don't know what it's going to look like blown up. It could be super pixelated. So just as a failsafe with a little bit of insurance, I go into Photoshop and create that size within there, and then I know exactly what it's going to look like if it's going to be higher quality or pixelated. So for the sake of this example, I'm just going to choose one of their sizes, 11 by 11. Let's make it easy. So if you open up Photoshop, you just create a blank canvas, and instead of using pixels, I choose inches. You click inches, and I'm going to set the width. It was 11 by 11, 400 DPIs will pull plenty. And I hit create. So now I have a blank canvas. This is the size that it will be printed in. So I dropped a photo in here, as you can see, it's too small or too big, actually. So there'll be cropping involved. So this photo really wouldn't be ideal for this size, but we're going to use it for this example. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to crop it just by enlarging it to fit inside the canvas. And I can still move it from side to side to line it up how I want. Maybe I want it like this. It actually looks kind of cool with little leading lines and some of the sky. It's kind of neat. So now that I'm happy with this selection, all I gotta do is save it out and then upload it directly to the site. And I know this photo is actually going to look good at this size because there's no pixelation. You can zoom in and see, yeah, it's still really sharp. So, are you going to get one of these printed for yourself? Let me know in the comments below. And if you do get one, let me know what your thoughts are on the quality and overall experience. And don't forget to use the link in the description below to get your discount, 15% off. How cool is that? Thank you for asking me for the opportunity to showcase your amazing products. That is all I got for you for today. I'll see you in the next video. Now, get out there, make some art, get it printed.